What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today we actually got a new update. And this new update was the one we saw some time ago. Not Arena, that was a misclick. The treasure train right here at the bottom. We can see it, and quite nice animations, I have to say. Yeah, this is the new thing, and some time ago at the age actually. Or was it even the age? I think there were some leaks from TapTap or something, and they showed us some pictures with some crazy stats that you could get from those treasures. Basically, once you click here, you can find this screen first, which says Go Collect, which is the way you can go in there and actually collect the stuff. And if you click to the right, you get to the treasures, desserts, however, and those are the things you actually want to acquire, and there are a lot of those. Let's look at this one, for example. You can see there are two ways to upgrade them. First way would be to get like this 1-star treasure and use it as material to upgrade this one, or to get 50 shards of this and then combine them to get the treasure. And there are multiple stars here, so those are the upgrades, and you start off with having 2.6 million fixed HP, which is a ton in early game, and exclusively for Void campaign or campaign you get 4% control immunity. There are a ton of those that have like exclusive stats for Void campaign, so that 20% control immunity Void campaign is going to become a lot easier. I have no idea what treasure story actually is, but we will see about that. And there are like the forgotten artifacts as well, and those work Realmscape, Void Vortex, and Void Arc. Is it like the same thing for all of those? That those alien desserts work? Okay, the alien desserts give exclusive stuff for Void campaign and campaign, though I think the fixed HP and attack are for everything. And then we have the forgotten artifacts that work in Realmscape, Void Vortex, and Void Arc. Void Arc? Like, what the hell? Okay, yeah, I mean, if they want to. Void Vortex, certainly interesting. I mean, like, kind of hints towards an expansion of those game modes. Because, like, even in the current time, Void Vortex no longer is that difficult. It would take like a Starwing Jar and you clear it. So not really a need to give people like 151 extra speed, which is absolute ton. So maybe they're going to release some new stuff there. Then we have the hero tokens, and those are class exclusive, but those seem to work everywhere. And this is kind of interesting already. 25.5% crit damage reduction is actually a ton. I talked about this before in a video, I think. Crit damage reduction, kind of interesting once you get past 100%, and obviously this is going to pair well with GPF. And I mean, we're not going to go over all of those. I have a different thing in mind. There are already a lot of people like Jesus and some other guys that own treasures, and I thought, why is that the case? Because we just have this treasure crystal material, and you need 1,000 of those to search one time. It mostly gives you 1 to 2 shards. And at the beginning, there is just this one achievement here. Where is it? This one, when you unlock it, I think you unlock it at like 14.8, 14.7 normal campaign, something like that. As soon as you unlock that, you get like 5,000 crystals, which lets you search 5 times. And then there are those achievements here. And then I realized it's the age. There is a pack, obviously. So if we go to the Starry Gem mode, scroll down a bit, there are indeed 3 new packs. I bought them all out. You can buy them, I think, 5 times each. So yeah, that is kind of an expensive video, but we will see. And you get like 175 treasure coupons, which work the same as 1,000 crystals as far as I've seen. And we are going to use those. The other way to get them is actually, where is it? Scroll on here. Yeah, treasure ticket package. And this is kind of like cores in a way, as you buy those and just get stronger by using them. So it's a little bit insane. People can tend to say it's the next power creep mechanic, and I tend to agree. I mean, like, it really is. So let's see what we can get here. I will start off with a 10 bomb and show you guys the cutscene, and we will see what that actually gives us. As always, searching like on a treasure, and let's Oh, can we open them one by one? Oh, we can. That's kind of fun. Let's do that. I guess he's like 1 to 2 treasures. I'm not quite sure what we are really searching for. I think though that this one wasn't quite that bad. Let's check out the rarities. Let's go back a bit and check out the rarities, because it seems like those ones are like the best. Damage reduction by attack. What the hell is that? So I think those ones are the best, and I can't really scroll down. Oh, I can. Okay. And then we have this one. Oh, we already got a full one? That's interesting. But that's like a green one. I guess this one is kind of bad. Let's activate that. Okay. Yeah, now we just get stats. And those green ones just provide stats like 3.47 million HP and 71k attack. I mean, the power creep is real. If you compare that, that's like a CI gallery. And it's just some dessert we just got. And this one just gives fixed attack. Okay, interesting. So those are not really the interesting ones, I guess. I mean, like, you would want to go for those. This one is great, and all of those are great. With a little swirl behind them, and then we have those which are alright. Kind of alright, the red ones. So we want the orange ones, the pink ones, and maybe like the... well, it's more like yellow, isn't it? The yellow ones with the swirl, and then like the orange ones and the pink ones. Okay, now we know what we want, and now we can hope that we get it. It's kind of a long animation that we have here. He's basically searching the train for all of those treasures that were hidden here, and sure hopes we get them. So that's alright, that's a red one. That is like a cheap one. Then we have this book, okay. That again is an okay one. Green. I wonder if we max a green one again, because last time we did. I think I got some before though, because I used the 5000 thingies here to actually do some pulls. So I think nothing spectacular here apart from the 3 shards for this one, which is kind of good. So let's continue searching. We will skip the cutscene because it's long either way. Let's open them up. Green. Yeah, not that great. Can we get some of the rare ones again? And as you can see, there's quite a lot of RNG involved here. You will want to go for the really rare ones, the great ones, something like that. We looked at that one actually. That's the warrior one with crit damage reduced, I think. But just 1 shard. And that is an entire one? You can drop an entire one? Wait a second, look at that. That's like a star. And we dropped entire ones of those as well. You can drop an entire one? That is insane. Let's check that. Okay, I mean, we have one down there, but that is not the one I'm looking for. Okay, let's check that out. We got an entire one of those. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy that this works. Okay. So we can either get some shards, which is absolute crap, or we can get like the entire thing. I mean, I wonder if that is true for the super rare ones as well, like the pink ones with the swirl in the background. So let's do 145 more pulls, which will take quite a bit of time. And then what I want to check out, I had like 428 million power on my main team. I wonder how that changed. An entire green one, another one of those. 2 already. Shards from a green one is basically like the worst that you can get. Oh, entire purple one. That's nice. We take that. Another one. I mean, we got like 4 entire thingies here and 2 shots for this guy with the swirl. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Another entire purple one. I really hope we get like a high roll and get one of the entire ones for the pink ones with the swirl. That would be really insane. Nothing too spectacular here. Some entire ones that would obviously give us some stats, but nothing too fancy, I guess. That's kind of good, even though it's just shards. Entire red one. That's really nice. Entire green one. Ooh, that is nice. What is that? I have not checked this out. You cannot click on them to see the stats. That would be kind of good. Let's check out this goblet. Afterwards, some shards for this guy. We know that one. Ooh, nice. Entire. Are they? This is yellow. It's like yellow. A yellow one with a swirl in the background. That's really nice. Okay, let's check out the goblet. I want to see what that can do, and then let's activate this guy. Damage reduction for Void Campaign, very nice. And fixed attack. I think we can like we will do the high ones by hand and then do the rest with quick operation. Okay, we got some for those. Dodge rate. Oh, that is that one. Okay, that one is kind of famous. Can you check that out? It's like 50 shards. We just got 2. If you drop an entire one of those, that's absolutely insane. A dodge rate for Ranger, 15.3%. I remember seeing a screenshot of this one and saying like it's 160%, which would be obviously bonkers. But yeah, 15.3%, kind of insane still. I mean, we have some insane Rangers. Like, I think MFF, is MFF still, is she a Ranger? Wait a second. Class stuff. Yeah, she is. Like Mystic Fairy Freya. She will get some more dodge, and then there's the 35% chance from her dodge, so that will be insane. PDE is a priest, but we run SQH in the team as well, so I guess, oh no, I guess that is kind of insane as well. Having hair dodge a little bit, though then again, with SQH it's not really about the dodge. You really mostly want her to take less damage and be hit, because every time she gets hit you get the counter attacks. If she dodges though, ooh, red one, and another full one. If she ooh! I take that. With a swirl in the background, full one. Some more shots for this guys. We didn't really see a max one for those yet. I'm not quite sure. Did they include the RNG here? You want SQH to get hit, but not for much. So you can counter the, do the counter attacks. Okay, here are the probabilities. That's kind of interesting. We have 0.2% for, I guess that's the full ones here. And here are the shards. Okay, shards is also 0.2%. It's like the same. Okay, interesting. And for full one of those, it's 0.2%. But, I mean, they are not spectacularly rare. Those are same rarity, same probability, it seems. Which is interesting, considering you need much more shards to max those. And if I see that, I mean, like, a green one is 0.4%. I would have expected much higher rarity here, honestly. Because we saw red ones, we saw orange ones. I mean, we could at any given point see one of those. So, okay, it's really not too rare. Interesting. But then again, you have all those shards here, and every time you earn shards, basically it's bad. It seems like it's bad. Got some shards for those. We really only get shards for those guys. Will take forever to acquire them. Yeah, pretty bad sum, I would say, apart from the shards for this guy. I mean, we take those, but pretty bad overall. I wonder how we rank in the end, if we rank on any place, because I just bought the starry stuff. I would imagine that people like Ace and Sorb, that they bought the stuff for money as well, which I didn't. I didn't feel like going for that. And there it is, our first one, pink one with a swirl in the background, max pull here. Very nice. Let's activate that. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Hero token. Exclusive for class assassin. 20 speed. Damn. And 4.1 million HP for the entire team. It's like 20 speed. Imagine that in like an SFX meta, and you just get at the end 101 speed. That's completely insane. I mean, like, does it say where those work even? Okay, yeah. You select the treasure emblems. Can we? Oh, we have to select them. Do we have to activate them somehow? Oh, we will check that out later. For now, let's just go in here. We have some triumphs there as well, because every time we do 10 bomb, we get 1,000 of those again, which allows us to do like, oh, I've never seen that guy before, which allows us to do like another pull. Let's hope for some rare ones again. I'm really surprised by the probabilities though, like that they didn't really make those rare. It's mostly, I guess, because of the loot pool having so much stuff in there, because you have shards of every single one, and then you have the full version of every single one, and it ends up being a very diluted pool. And the probability is still only 0.2%, which is like nothing. It's absolutely like nothing. Okay, and let's see what is in the last 4. Had to do a little break there. Oh, we got an owl. I had to do a little break there because my phone actually rang. That happens sometimes in the middle of a video. It's a little bit weird to get into it right afterwards because you don't really remember what you said last time. I wonder if that difference in the animation that happens, but I didn't see any yet. If there's something cool inside it that you get like special animation, a little bit with like awakenings. I wonder if that's the case here as well. I got another one of those, but again, only 3 shards. It still seems more likely that you get shards than you get the full one. But I didn't really see that difference here. I mean, we have the 0.2% here and then the 0.2% here as well for the shards, and that is for the full one. So, yeah, a little bit weird. So, let's see. I'm going to do this a little bit faster because that takes ages. Another one of those goblets here, and we got a full one here. Nothing too spectacular. Sadly enough, nothing too spectacular. It's of course interesting every time mechanics like this release just before another season of IDA, another Battle of the Best, that tends to have quite a big impact on who wins. And sometimes there are people that just said like, okay, I will go ahead and I will buy out all of the Starry Gem all, and I will go into here into IDA, and suddenly those guys are really, really competitive and really, really strong, just because they invested in this mechanic early on, while others, and maybe some whales even, would have just done so later on. So that, again, will be interesting to see. I will definitely do a live stream again, watch the Battle of the Best and the finale there, and we will see what happens there. And I'm pretty eager to see it, and not only because of those new treasure carriage stuff thingies, but also because we have a sustain meta now. So that will be interesting to see, and I'm eager to see if somebody builds like the SFX team I was talking about in another video. So that will be quite cool. So let's collect our achievements now. We got like 17 of those, so we got we didn't have 17 of those? Okay, it caps out at 30. I thought like it was 175 because we did 175. No, this caps out at 30. Which is very early on compared to cores. With cores you could go to like 300, so kind of a difference here. But okay. We can get some more for earning a badge, so we just have 3 more summons on this one and 3 more on the treasure badges. 5 more on the treasure badges, so let's see what we can get. We got like, okay, that thing looks weird, but it's a max one, so it is a full one, so that is rather good. That is nice, with a scroll in the background, the yellow one. Next one, another full one, very nice. And then we can do 5 more here, which is a little bit annoying as they are all single ones. Only shards. But like we did a lot of those, so even maybe some of those that are just shards might lead to us maxing one of the treasures. So might just be interesting to check that out in a second. Not quite sure. I think we will go with quick operation though, if they offer that, because that will take like a ton of time if we do it by hand. Not quite sure I want to make this video like 45 minutes long. Let's check out the high ones, like the orange ones and everything. Okay, we can go up here and get that to level 1. Control immunity 4% for Void Campaign. Those are a little bit more uninteresting for the moment. But later on I can see, oh, look at that. Like, they have this one on a 2-star, but the next level will require 2 max ones. Okay. That's kind of interesting. I wonder how that continues. Like how many you will need later on. You can go for like one of the not that rare ones. Not this one. Like, let's check out how many I got here. That's precision. That's just straight up damage here. Precision buff. Insane. I think I got this one quite a few times. Now we have 2 here. Let's see if there is one I have quite a lot of. And then we can just try and go ahead and max that and see how many we need. Or even though it might just be different for the different rarities, which is kind of a problem. Only 2 here, 4 here. Okay, let's use that. That's good. Okay, we need 1. Then we go 2-star, and it's the same here. We need 2 now. Let's max that, and now it's 4. Insane for 4-star. 4 of those. Okay. I mean, I wonder now if it's 8 4 or 5 star, but we can't really check. We can't really check. We don't have the necessary stuff, or do we? Or do we? I mean, those ones aren't that rare. But apparently, yeah, we don't really have a lot of those. Okay, let's go for quick operation. Oh, here are all of those shards. Okay, interesting. We're not really close on maxing any of those. Especially not on those pink ones. Quick ascent. Okay, quick ascent, where we can now see where we can go. From 1 to 2 star, from 1 to 2 star. We select all and ascend. Okay. Okay, and that's about it. Quick disassemble. We can disassemble? Interesting. Where are we in the ranking now? We are place 4 with 878 points. And as I said, like X definitely went forward and got the packs for money as well, I guess. Orange treasures owned 4, pink treasures owned 1, and he is at pink treasures owned 2, orange treasures owned 5. He might just have better RNG, honestly. Because that's like not even impossible, although I don't really understand why this guy has so many points, but okay. It is what it is, and it's quite interesting. What is this? Serious collection progress. Gives you attack and HP once you have enough points here from all of this stuff. Interesting. And on the other ones, on this one we get like all damage dealt and all damage reduction. Damn, 20%. 20% all damage reduction, 20% all damage dealt. I guess you would wish for that in Void campaign, but like, damn, that's insane. That's really insane. Let's check this out. Okay, here's just fixed attack. I guess it's like that is giving debuffs for the normal game modes a lot, but like, what the hell? What is this number? 108 million fixed HP and 1.2 million fixed attack. Okay, yeah, I guess now you see why this is like the dominating thing here that's coming up. So we're at 428 million, I said, and now let's see where we are now. 463 million, actually. So quite far up. It's like 40 million buff, and we just threw in some stuff and maxed some treasures, and that's about it. So 40 million buff. I mean, like, I think Soul Awakenings had more impact when you had like decent ones. But then again, this really doesn't take into consideration that we got stats. I'm not quite sure about the stats we actually got. And this will take some time. I think there is no way to actually see how many stats you just... Oh, there is treasure bonus. There is! Let's check that out. We get 19 million fixed HP. We get 215k attack. That is great, I guess. I mean, the 19 million fixed HP, that is not too much, but 215k attack would require you to get like a very decent star spawn buff if you want to get that in like CI. And then we have for Ranger, 4% holy damage, 4% block, 5% crit damage reduction for Warrior, 20 speed for armor break. Oh, there's armor break for assassin. That is annoying. I mean, like, we have SFX 3's control immunity. Anyway, 3% control immunity for priest. I don't want priest control immunity. And then we get like void campaign stuff. This is a ton of skill damage, like 37% is pretty nice. I mean, that isn't even very impactful, I guess. It's nice to have, but it's like, if you couldn't clear a stage before, I guess this won't change it. And we get that like everywhere. So that's kind of interesting. A little bit different buffs here for Void Arc and Void Vortex and everything, but yeah. So, I mean, like, those are the buffs that we effectively got, and I think they don't really change anything. Other than giving us more strength, obviously, through means of adding some HP and attack. So, I'm not quite sure about this, guys. I'm not quite sure about this. The Awakenings, I think, had a lot more power, but still, people will spend for this, people will go for this, and I think it will shape PvP in some time, and I mean, having this maxed, having treasure chain max is obviously huge, and it's huge that you start acquiring this in the early game. So I guess that is kind of strong when you start acquiring those early and you can drop those from campaign and everything. That is kind of insane, because you now just have an additional layer of strength that you can use, and you can go in there and every now and then do summon. I'm not quite sure how fast it actually drops. I mean, we have 4 in here now. We need 1,000 to do some. So, and I collected it pretty early on. I mean, you can see it here. It's 968k gold, which isn't like a whole lot. So, I guess every few days you could do summon, something around that. It certainly dropped at a higher rate than the X materials. Double the rate, it seems. Well, I mean, this isn't enough of a sample to really see the drop rate. Maybe we will see a data mine in the future, then we can know for sure. But yeah, you just acquire it passively if you don't really go for it. But obviously they will pull it into events now, the way they introduced it, and we'll enter events more and more the same way Course did, and we will see it have a bigger impact on the game in the next weeks. So tell me what you think about it, guys. Do you just hate it because it's a new power creep mechanic, or is it okay for you because it's available in early game? Tell me your opinion in the comments, and with that, I wish you a great day, and we will see us in the next one.